Hey guys, welcome back to the Tukes and Tires YouTube channel. As always, I'm Zach, and this week I figured we'd do a little shop update. If you're new to the channel, we kind of do this every once in a while when we kind of finish a project and kind of just give you guys an update of all the past projects, kind of what's going to be coming up in the future. So basically I figured I'd start this video off with, like the main title here, the Gremlin is gone. So I think my sister's been driving the thing for at least a good 4 weeks now. She's been absolutely loving the Gremlin. I am going to throw some shots up on the screen. I did add a kind of slick little Hemi badge in the grill, so that looks pretty wicked. And we also, I made up a little center console with kind of like a spot to put your phone, some chargers, and then some cup holders. That was kind of like a big deal for my sister, basically, so that they could cruise comfortably in the car, not worrying to have to hold your friggin' drink in between your legs or something goofy like that. So just a nice little touch in the car there. And we'll throw a shot up on the screen or just by itself of my sister actually leaving, going home for the first time, actually leaving the property. So that was pretty sweet. Well guys, there she friggin' goes. Friggin' Gremlin. Just gonna be ripping. Wicked. So basically it's pretty empty here in the shop, since the Gremlins left. We do have some stuff planned in the future for a couple videos to start that off. We're actually going to be doing, a video on my dad's wagon. If you know about this car, it's been on the channel for a very long time. Basically ever since we started the channel. We painted it on the channel. I think we put the motor in the car, so it's got a 6.2 all aluminum LS in it. Pretty basic, stuff people are doing nowadays. But we're actually going to be doing a video, hopefully, on doing some Lyell's exhaust stuff on it. We're going to put this stage 2 cam kit into it. So my dad picked this up. These are super cheap on eBay nowadays. I think he paid it was like 180 bucks for this whole thing. New gaskets, everything. We just had to find a new cam gear because I'm pretty sure this motor has a 1-bolt cam. But we're going to figure that hopefully out in the video. I think we're going to hopefully maybe do some wiring after we get the cam in. He's got a new rad. Front sheet metal can hopefully go on. So we're going to see how much in that video we can get done. It might be a longer video stretched over more long period of time, so you won't see me for a little bit, basically, because we'll try to film that and kind of get it all in one video, because I think that'd be really cool to see the transformation of this car. Basically, it's been on the channel for such a long time. My dad's been picking away at stuff slowly, so we got the computer mounted underneath there because we're running a Phytech, and he figured out a slick little thing for actually the cables in the back for the tailgate, so we might show that actually in the video as well. He used some dog retractors for the backyard to help the cables come back. It's pretty slick little setup. So yeah, pretty cool there with my dad's wagon if we can get something out on it. Another car a lot of people ask about in the shop here is the C1 Chevelle. So that's my street legal stock car. So obviously we've just been driving this thing all over the place. We do need to do a video on this car because basically there's a bunch of stuff that has come up since we built it. We kind of thrashed this thing together, and I think we just need to kind of do a good overhaul on a bunch of stuff on the Chevelle to get it up into tip-top shape. One of the major things wrong with this car is the shifter. So I bought from a good buddy of mine. He sponsored the part. It was a Mr. Gasket shifter, so it's kind of like a Hurst shifter, short shift, all that kind of stuff. It needs a good rebuild on that shifter, so I'm hopefully going to take that shifter out. We're going to try to maybe rebuild it. I'm going to keep it, but I got my buddy Evan from Enemy Metalworks to pick me up this. It was kind of local to him, where he lives. So just this Hurst Competition Plus shifter, so we're going to hopefully make that fit into the car, and hopefully the shifter is going to work a little bit better. My buddy Rich from DeBoss Garage actually drove this thing. He actually figured out how difficult the shifter can be. So it's pretty annoying. It's so worn out that you can actually get it stuck in 2 gears. So you can get it stuck in reverse and first at the same time if you don't pull the shifter out correctly. So it's super annoying. I'd love for more people to drive this car, but I just need to get it tuned in that regard. So that means tearing the center console out of the thing and getting to the transmission and actually re-drilling some holes, because the Hearst shifter is a little different than the Mr. Gasket one, but I'm sure we'll figure that out in that video. I want to do some exhaust stuff on this thing. I want to basically test mufflers on this car. So I have a slick little setup that we're going to do to this thing to be able to test mufflers and a couple odds and ends. I think maybe the rear end might come out of this thing. If you watch my buddy Evan from Enemy Metalworks, we did a video on his channel. Maybe I'll try to link that on the screen here so you can check that out. We shortened a quick change rear end for him, and we took some parts out of it that he's not going to need because he put it into a drag car, so he was going straight. Basically just some extra seals and some stuff I'd really love to put in this car, because the rear end leaks, and it's because it's missing one seal. So if we could resolve that, that'd be really cool. So we don't have gear oil going all over the place, and just a good nut and bolt check on this car would be pretty cool. And I think there's if we want to get real fancy with it, there's some painting to do underneath it, and yeah, just really tidy up the Chevelle for next year, and hopefully maybe we can actually go do some fun stuff with it that I've really wanted to do with it, but I just haven't had time. But other thing behind me, if you guys remember that, we took that on Power Tour. That's my 54 Chevy pickup. That thing's pretty slick. It needs a little bit of work, but all in all, it's a great driving truck, but it needs some new tires. They're probably pretty old. So, that's pretty much it for pretty much all the projects in the shop. I know there's probably a lot of people saying, hey, there's another one over there that you haven't worked on in a long time. And for future plans, hopefully maybe this winter, I said it in a shop update a long time ago that we were actually going to work on that thing, and a bunch of people, bust my balls over it, and that's okay. It's my K5 Blazer. So hopefully maybe this winter we're actually going to, maybe dive into it. I've been buying parts for it because basically I ran out of steam on it. I hate body work, and if you notice, everything on the channel I own is rusty, and there's a reason for that, because I hate body work. But I really want a really nice K5 Blazer. So I'm getting to the point now where we're going to resurface the project, and, I just want to paint the thing. I don't really care anymore. It had to be perfect, and I'm kind of the point where I just want a cool, awesome Blazer to drive. So we got, bunch of stuff to figure out on that. Hopefully maybe this winter. I don't know if we're going to get into any major projects this year. I've been planning a really cool project for hopefully next year that I want to build with a bunch of friends. I want to do it in a way where probably people will know the name Stacey Davis, how he kind of does his projects and stuff on his TV show and the stuff that he was doing, where he test fits everything, kind of gets everything dialed in, and then builds the whole thing kind of all at one time. And I've really wanted to build a project like that for a long time, because I'm just like everybody else, working in their home shop. When you're building a project, when you bolt it on, it's not coming off again. So I think it would be really cool to build a project in that way, where it's you test fit everything, make it sure it fits, pull it all apart, paint it, make it really cool. So I've been gathering parts, because I think I said this in another video, I can't remember where it was, but the Gremlin wasn't supposed to be my first Gen 3 Hemi swap. We did in that car. I really loved the Gen 3 Hemi swap, so I want to do it in a project of mine. So I've been gathering parts to do something really cool with the Gen 3 Hemi, a car that I've had for a really long time. I bought it when I was 13, so I've had it, man, we're going on almost 20 years here, maybe. It's been a long time sitting behind the barn. There's a couple other projects I know we haven't mentioned. There's a boat, panel truck, there's a 56 that was on the channel at one time. Those are just all in the back burner for now. Hopefully, once we finish some projects that have been on the channel, that we can actually start working on that stuff, because, I'm just like everybody else, I'm like a child. I get a new toy, and it's that's the best thing. So I forget about all the old ones. But hopefully we can resurface some of these projects. The jet boat project, That one is, I couldn't get parts shipped to me. They got lost in the mail, and then they got too expensive. So that was a huge thing just with the jet boat project. And yeah, then obviously winter happened, I lost steam, and then yeah, it's just been sitting. Also, I hate fiberglass, so I'm not really looking forward to cutting into the hull, and that's a that's a big thing for me. I got fiberglass in my eye one time, and that kind of killed me on the thing of doing anything with fiberglass. So yeah, hopefully we can get to all these projects. Like I said, for sure we're going to be doing a video on my dad's wagon here. That's going to be really cool. And then we're going to be doing a video on the Chevelle, and then basically hopefully maybe picking up on the K5 Blazer. So that's my plan for what's coming up next with the channel. I know I took a little bit of break basically from the Gremlin. I thought I deserved it after doing such a, you know, thrash on that thing. We took some time off. We are going to be going on a road trip here, so that should be pretty fun with some friends. And then yeah, basically we're just going to start up, hopefully getting some videos out. I have been building a house, so kind of basically when I have any free time, that's what I'm doing. And then trying to also work on car stuff, you know, just at a time in my life, just trying to balance everything out. And yeah, some things are taking priority over other things, but I think that's just how life goes, guys, when you're a part-time YouTuber. So yeah, that's basically, I think, kind of a shop update. If anybody has any questions, you know, put them down below in the description. I can answer you on any projects that you're curious about that we've worked on the channel. I think there's some other stuff that I didn't mention. My mom's Corvette. I get questions about that all the time. The TJ Jeep and just other stuff. Basically, all those are still driving and just enjoying them. Regular maintenance kind of stuff. So, yeah. If I'm forgetting anything, comment down below that I can't even remember my own projects. So anyways, guys, if you watched this thing, thank you so much. Thanks for being patient with me on here. If you're new to the channel, all the new subs we got, thank you guys so much. And yeah, we're going to try to crank some stuff out here in the near future. So that's just, you know, we're getting there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. As always, don't forget to salute the beaver. We'll catch you next time.